this cheese is amazing.
Afiyet olsun.
Wallah, this cheese is amazing.
Alright, what's up guys? This is gonna be best way I can describe it, like a little bit of a mukbang. So if you're gonna watch this video, understand there's not gonna be many crazy cuts. How I want it to be is essentially, you're just gonna vibe out with me and Eren. We're hanging out together. We and you, the viewer, whoever you are, we're just hanging out. So I suggest grabbing your favorite snack and whatnot. We're going to be trying a few Serbian snacks that I brought from Serbia. Eren's never tried these. I've never tried these. So we're really excited for that. And the platter, that's courtesy of my mum. I didn't even tell her to do it, but she did it because she loves Eren. Aside from that, we've also got the UFC fights on. We're watching Gamrot versus Jalen Turner right now. The UFC 285?
I think so.
285 card, Jones versus Kaan. So there's just 3 fights we're going to watch.
No, I didn't.
Cool cut.
Swear my life I didn't. Wallah.
So yeah, we're going to watch Jalen Turner, Gamrot, Shevchenko and Jones. The Shevchenko and Jones fights are the one that I missed. But yeah, generally it's going to be like a chilled video. We're just going to answer a few questions that I asked on social media too. Every now and then I'll switch it up. We'll watch the fight, some crazy shit happens, and we'll also review the food. Okay, whenever you're ready, let's dig in, bro.
Mate, I'm trying to figure out which one I want to eat first. Look at, I want to, wait, what's this?
I'm not gonna lie, that looks pretty good. Choco biscuit.
Choco and biscuit.
One more thing, guys, with Serbian chocolates, I don't know why, their filling is crazy. Like, I've been a big fan of their wafers. I hope it lives up to it. It looks crazy.
Yeah, this is thick.
But yeah, their fillings on their wafers and chocolates and shit on Australia. Open it up and start with that.
I've been eyeing them off. This one looks crazy too, that one there.
That one is the one I tried. This one is the one that made me like orgasmic, bro.
Really?
Yeah, Baz got that one, and I don't know, bro. The feeling's just crazy, and then there's like different flavors of the shit too. What is it? It's like a massive block.
Yeah. Oh,
Wait, should I grab like tissues or something? Because it is
maybe. Yeah.
Unfortunately, guys, because I did bring it in from overseas, it did melt a bit in the suitcase.
Oosh.
Is it good? Is it thick?
No, I was just looking at another one already. It is pretty thick.
Oh, isn't there that one from England, bro? What's it called?
I think so.
I don't know what it's called.
Okay, I've kind of broken it a little bit. Alright. Taking some.
You're gonna grab one plate. Oh, bro, those pieces are thick, bro. Is it like broken up into blocks and sections? Not just one big block, yeah?
Massive. Oh no, I think it just melted, that's why.
Ah, okay. So what do you reckon it is? Like just a massive biscuit in the middle?
Yeah, I think so. I'm gonna try right now.
Go for it, bro.
I haven't had chocolate and stuff in ages, bro.
Wallah.
But these people don't know when this is filmed and how far out from the fight it is.
Let's actually talk about that. What about your fight? How was it? Well, you just had, I believe, your VAMAA... No, is VAMAA?
Yep. VAMAA title fight.
Yeah, now that you've just come off it, what's your thoughts about how it all went?
Well, I'll answer it and then I'll ask you.
Bro, that's thick.
Oh, this is amazing.
That's pretty thick.
I went into it, to be honest, we went into it expecting it to be a hard fight.
Bro, it was a hard fight.
It was hard. We were ready, because the way Cage, shout out to Cage, he's a good man. We're actually going to train together soon. We're going to tee it up.
Inshallah.
We knew that he beats everyone, you know, just by overwhelming him. But if you know me, you can't overwhelm me. So, honestly, the plan...
Was that something that you decided on, or was it just Dion? Or
Dion said it, and like, it was kind of just... It was the way to fight.
Really quick, what was your game plan, just so they know?
Just basically, it was kind of like a brawl. Fight head to head. He was a lot shorter than me. For those of you who watched the fight, you saw he was like here on me. So a lot of people, especially them, they probably would have expected, you know, fight out of range, keep it, you know, point fight, play it safe.
Did you low-key want to?
No, I didn't even want to be honest.
Really?
Nah, the whole time.
Because the first part he came out and just fucking 0 to 100 real quick, bro.
If you guys watched the fight, you were there, it went, as soon as we touched gloves, it was just swinging. So that's exactly what we expected. That's what the game plan was, and it paid off. And it was fun to watch, probably, for everyone.
Was it the first round or second round where you tapped the back of your head?
Oh yeah, first round.
Did that actually hurt? Or did you just say it just because you felt it?
Because he was doing a lot of overhands. Obviously, it's not his fault. It was landing 3. That was the third one. It landed on
That's
here.
a taste of your own medicine, bro.
Fuck you. You think? Yeah.
Because you always do it to me on purpose. On purpose as well.
Yeah. So I just told the ref. I was like, it's in the back of my head. Ref didn't give a shit, and yeah, we just kept going. But he stopped after that. He wasn't doing it on purpose, obviously. But the fight was fun. To be honest, it was fun.
Good that you had fun, bro.
I was just in the moment. I wasn't thinking about anything else. Wasn't thinking about, this is only round 1. How am I gonna... I knew that fight was not going to go to the distance.
I think it was in the 3rd round. In the 3rd round, I looked to one of them. I said, how many rounds is this? They said 5. Bro, if that fight went 5 rounds at that pace, fuck me, bro.
Not gonna lie, it was a crazy pace. Honestly, probably one of the highest paced fights
you've ever had, bro.
Oh, highest paced fight I've ever had. It'll probably be up there in general, especially because now my rounds will be longer, so it probably won't be that high pace.
What was your duration in that one?
2s.
So what changed to...
Now it'll be 3s. So obviously probably won't be that high pace. But
I thought you fought in 3-minute rounds before.
Nah, I've never done 3s.
By the way, this next one is strawberry cheesecake. I thought we might as well try this one since we just come off that one and compare the two.
Yes, please. Wait, I should ask you, what were your thoughts on it?
Do you want me to be honest?
Yeah.
Bro, this is melted as fuck, I'm just saying. See, it is meant to be blocks, bro.
Yeah.
It's just from the thing it melted.
Yeah. Well, you did fly with those owls.
Ooh.
I can smell it.
Can you?
Yeah.
Fuck, bro.
You take some there.
That's strong cheesecake.
Ooh.
Definitely more softer. I think this one's more smoother. But I like the element of the biscuit in that.
Yeah. Oh, yep, I can taste it.
It's so interesting how a chocolate can actually give that cheesecake vibe.
Yeah, honestly. Oh, yeah. The first one I had, I couldn't taste it. The second one I had, I think I got it I don't know, I think I got it a bit more. And I really tasted the strawberry part. Wow. That was strong.
Strong, bro, but it's good. Man. Like with cheesecake, when you go into it, it's got that little crumb part at the bottom, I think, with most cheesecakes. I felt that. The crumb part was the biscuit, and then the jam part.
That's where I got that. Wow. That was actually nice. I don't know.
But going off what I said, I think it was the second round. I genuinely got worried for you, bro.
Really?
It was that loud in there that I tried to gain your attention somehow, and I did for 1 second when I'm like, yeah. That was the only second I got it for. But for the first round, you would hear me in the recording. I don't say shit. I don't say anything because I'm like...
Yeah. Only until the end when I finally heard him with that body kick, that's when you started going, you heard him.
No, I think I just went, ah!
Yeah, and then you were like, you heard him, and you kept saying that.
And then I think at the end of the second is when I started to get low-key a bit worried. I'm like, fuck.
Did you say end of the second or end of the first?
End of the second. Because I'm like, that's when I started turning to someone and saying, how many rounds is this? And then when you said 5, and I'm like, fuck, at that pace, I got a bit worried. Yeah. And then, you just got it done, bro. I got hyped as fuck. I was telling people that with Kaan off this fight, I never ever felt so emotionally attached and invested in one fight. Whenever you boys fight or whatnot, I'm like, whether he wins or loses, he's going to be fine. It's just a learning experience and whatnot. I get the coaching side of it. But for Kaan off this fight, I felt so invested where I was screaming at everything he was doing in any close exchange he had. The way I felt in that, for some reason, was the exact same way I felt in yours. But the reason why I think it is because A, how close I am to you guys, but B, how I felt like you guys were in danger.
So you were worried a bit.
Yeah, so I got more concerned than worried in that aspect. So I think it made me more invested in that aspect because I didn't want to see you guys get hurt and shit. But obviously, it's just a part of the game if you get hurt. But remember, you can grab whatever you want.
Yeah, I am. I'm sussing it.
Okay, out of the two, the strawberry cheesecake and the biscuit, which one did you like more? Which one share the camera?
Biscuit, to be honest, because
the first one?
Yeah, that's the stuff that I like more. But I don't normally eat that type of strawberry stuff. That was the one.
Boom. Okay, I'm gonna leave these two here for now. I think refresh the palate.
I'm gonna try this next.
What is it?
We've got stuff similar. As a kid, I used to eat these here.
Bro,
I don't know what
salted
it is,
caramel as of recently has been my new favourite flavour.
Yeah, I'm gonna try this right now.
Bro, I forgot to say as well. Have you ever tried a calzone?
No. What is that? Pizza?
You know a pizza? So you know how pizza toppings are on top?
Yeah.
calzone is like pizza toppings in the middle with a crust over the top. So when you bite into it, it's just got like filling, but the fillings are the toppings. And the bottom's like crust as well. So it's like not just all sloppy, like a burek for example. It's actually crispy like a pizza. You bite into it and it's all like melted and shit. There's a pizza joint near my aunt's house. It's open till 2 a.m. I tried it yesterday, bro. You need to try it.
Maybe that's something I need to do after my fight.
And they do tandoori chicken. I'm gonna try that tonight.
Tonight?
This is my last day. This is my last day of fucking cheat meals.
Why?
Because I'm competing next week.
Oh, what weight?
84. I'm at 88.9 right now.
Oh, okay, that makes me feel a lot better then.
4 kilos almost.
Wait, did you think? When did you get more confidence in my fight? Is it when I hurt him badly with the back fist? Is that what changed it for you?
Bro, when you hit him with the back fist, you full fucking jelly, bro. His soul left his body. Yeah, but honestly, there was no confidence in terms of sway. I just kept on saying, you're going to finish him in the hopes that you do finish him. I don't know if you're actually going to finish him or not. But yeah, like I said, at the end of the second, I really got concerned for you. Like, I got scared.
Right. Finished it in the third, by the way, guys, so...
Is there a way that they can watch it?
Yeah, your YouTube channel.
Well, I mean the full fight.
No, it's only on Plex.
Oh, okay.
But whatever's on your YouTube channel, so whatever's on his YouTube channel, that was basically the fight. Honestly, it was just fucking swinging the whole time. Voila.
Pretty crazy. Do you like marshmallows?
Yes. Oh,
like
a little bit.
So.
I used to love these as a kid. Similar.
I don't know why. Like at first it hits you, but then the aftertaste is a little bit better. Like aftertaste is when I taste the salted caramel.
Mm.
At first it's just marshmallow. Yeah. Aftertaste is salted caramel. That's an interesting dynamic.
Does it say? Mm.
Wait, is that chocolate on the bottom?
I think so. Yeah.
So
wow.
chocolate and
that
salted
is nice.
caramel. Very soft.
Mm.
Bro, our things are gonna be fucked after this.
Mm.
This is so much sweet.
Wow. Mate, I've been actually saving myself for this day. Like this entire, the last few days especially. I've been like, especially yesterday, today, not eating like bad.
Crazy.
So I've been saving it for this.
Whereas me, bro, I've been fucking pigging out, bro. Mm. Yesterday I went to Sticks after Zoos. You know Sticks?
Oh.
The waffle place in Coburg.
Mm-hmm.
I went there. And I got some fat people food. Let's answer a question.
Let's talk.
Someone asked, favorite subject and teacher in school? Mine stuck between is Miss Kara or Miss Chaudhry?
Oh yeah.
I don't know.
It's like
Kara. Miss Kara. She was our PTA home group teacher. But mine would either have to be Mr. Danny.
Oh yeah.
Tap off F5 and shit.
I love that guy.
Or I forgot his name, bro. That's so bad.
I'm trying to think too.
He was my year 11 English teacher. Young guy.
Oh, I know who you're talking about, but I don't know.
We used to tease him about going to Cloud 9 and shit, but he was really, really cool.
Yeah, I don't know who that is.
I liked him. But yeah, other than that, Mr. Danny, I still feel sorry for him, and I still remember the promise about getting him a World Cup ticket. I want to get him a ticket to the World Cup. Yeah, because he loves fucking football.
Yeah,
soccer.
that guy, same teacher, and same both of the same ones that you said. Miss Kara, our PC teacher, and Mr. Danny. Okay. I'm not gonna lie, I don't really remember.
Bro, I'm thinking about it right now. I don't remember any of their fucking names, bro. As sad as it is. Alright, bro. I'm just telling you.
Oh, we're getting into the. We're getting. Oh.
Yes, bro. Yes.
How thick it is.
Bro, it's thick. So, guys, like, the biggest thing. Bro, hard. The biggest thing that I loved in Serbia was that on their wafers and whatnot, their fillings are immense. It's like you're eating a full Nutella sandwich.
Jesus Christ.
I just want to show you guys the filling.
Bro, that's thick.
That's on a wafer, guys. You get any fucking wafer here in Australia, it's
half of that.
Shit.
Holy.
This is what I want you to do first though, Eren. First bite.
I'm gonna break this up.
Wait. First bite, you take it from 1. Second bite, you take it with 2.
Alright, hold on. Alright, I'm gonna do it now.
Whenever you're ready, bro, take your time.
Oh, I can already smell it.
Ugh. Have you been low-key watching the fight or no?
Nah, I forgot about it.
I forgot about it too. One thing that Gamrot did really well against Jalen is like he blitzes in. So like I said with that side movement, thinning out his stance, aside from this wrestling exchanges here, he blitzes him forward, and Raja was talking about that on Monday too.
This tastes amazing.
Or Tuesday. Have you tried it with 2 yet?
I did. Wow.
Bro.
But it's so soft again.
It's the wafers just shit on anything that we've ever tried here. My leg's stuck, bro. I can't get my leg out.
Wow. Oh my god.
I finished the whole packet, so it was the day after I finished my fight, and I lost. So I could go hard, and Baz, like, that was in his room, and Baz bought it for himself. He's like, bro, just try one. Fuck, bro, alright. I tried it. Yemen didn't wallah, I finished the whole packet, bro.
Off that?
Yeah.
This one?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna try it. I'm actually gonna try it straight away because I've actually been eyeing it off because it looks amazing. God damn.
What do you reckon is gonna happen to Jalen Turner from now? Cause he had big hype.
I don't know, didn't he beat one of the Aussies?
Brad Riddell.
Did he last beat Brad Riddell?
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
God damn. Bro, Brad Riddell was...
You know he's retiring?
Yeah.
I'm gonna took time off.
He was gonna be the real... I thought he was gonna be a real big bro. I feel bad for him.
Let's answer another,
There you go, please. My hands are too, like, slippery and shit now. Try to open it from here.
You're a fucking idiot. Just do whatever you want. Let's answer another question. How many times a day do you train? You go.
I train twice a day. Every day. Oh, well, actually now though, Mondays are my only day where I need to go into uni. Piss me off. So that, I'm gonna have to change something. I might not be able to do my morning ones, but I'll do nighttime obviously. But every other day I do twice a day, every day. Even Saturday. So
Saturday, Sunday?
Sunday I usually don't do training. I usually rest on Sunday.
But that's normally you training your clients. That's like your training, right?
No, Sundays I don't normally do that. Sundays I usually just do normal stuff, like chill or go out, do whatever. Saturdays I train, but Sunday's my recovery day. So today I didn't train. So then by Monday, feel good again.
I feel like the wafer on the outside, texture-wise, is a bit different. But it still gives me the same feel. Like the feeling's crazy, and it's definitely just more chocolate here.
I love chocolate.
Yeah, this one's a normal chocolate flavour. This one was what, coconut and chocolate? Out of these two, which one do you rate more? But let me let you finish that. Finish that one. Whilst you're finishing that one, think about it. Me, I train twice a day too. Occasionally, when I'm like midway through camp, I'll do 3 a day, but only for 1 week. Not even a full week, like half a week. Just to fully push myself as much as I can. But normally, 2 a day, Monday to Friday. Saturday, Sunday, I don't train as much. If anything, it's more studying. I study a lot. Like I watch a lot of fights, or I'm editing my YouTube videos, or I'm competing. Those are the often normal outcomes. Alright, yeah. Which one?
Because I should probably like this one more.
I was about to say, I like that one more.
First one we had.
The
What is it?
coconut one,
What's in it? Yeah, I don't know because it was different. Because I feel like this one is more like you can find more stuff like this around here, like with just chocolate in it. But this one was different. But I mean, don't get me wrong, this is still really nice. But
I agree.
I like this one more.
I feel like that
I
one's a
definitely
little
like
bit more heavier too, bro.
Yeah, I definitely like that one more.
Alright, next question. This fight's almost done.
Yeah, look at. Bro, he's 5'10", he's your height, bro. Look how small he is.
But that's what I realised, bro, and that's what Satrakabe is talking about, bro. Like, double underhooks body lock
Yeah, it's
and
easy.
head
It's so
position.
easy to take him down, though.
And you haven't been coming to Jits class and whatnot, but Shakur's gotten really good at it. Another thing I've been emphasising...
What? Body lock?
Nah. Knee positioning and hip positioning, but combined together. And that's what Ramazan Gitanov was doing so well. And that's another thing. So double underhooks, head positioning, hip positioning, and knee positioning.
Well, I actually told you last time, whenever I get takedowns, my best position or strongest position is when I have double unders. If I get that, I usually, especially
as a taller person as well.
Honestly, I don't know why. It's just always been like that. I don't usually, go, shooting for a double or something, because I'm usually too tall. So I feel just like it just feels hard. I do it sometimes, but not as much. But every time I get double unders on someone, especially if they're my size, like at training and stuff, I usually get the takedown.
What do you do, like outside, inside trip? Or just like hip toss?
Hip toss probably works for me one of the best.
Sacrifice throw? Raja?
Oh yeah, that's nice. That
Oh,
is
is it
really
lat
nice
drop?
though. Yeah.
That job was sacrifice.
But yeah, hip toss works really good. I really like that. Or yeah, just a normal trip. But yeah, double unders for me works so good. I don't know if it's because I'm really long too though. Like, I don't know.
Normally with double underhooks, once you got it, you want to keep tight. You don't
No,
want
I do. No, I feel like I could. I mean, like when I'm getting it, I feel like it helps. But then yeah, I do obviously go tight. You know, I go like a little bit lower out on the back.
And bro, remember Israel versus Pereira when he was doing that thing from the clinch? Samad showed me it yesterday.
Oh, the same
Or the
thing.
day before. It's actually pretty good, bro. Like, it's got a lot of pressure. It's hard to do stuff from there. And as the striking individual, it's actually very advantageous.
Oh, like
I'm
to
surprised.
do stuff from there.
Yeah, I'm surprised Izzy didn't do more from there.
Yeah, because the way Izzy did it just looked like he was just doing it to
Hold
like
him?
stall. Yeah, like hold him. He wasn't like trying to attack from there or something.
I found that pretty interesting. I'm thinking two things now that we've done with these. We either go. Yeah, please. I reckon either one of these three
Yeah, we should go into something different.
or that last one, because I felt like we just came off like a pretty heavy chocolate.
Yeah, maybe we should do that because everything is basically chocolate here. So maybe we should get this one.
Okay, let's do it.
The tart.
You good to open it?
This is the. That's
Read
actually
it
crazy. There's nothing in English in here.
Bro, these are all Serbian chocolates.
Yeah, I know, but you know, usually they put English writing and stuff. That's crazy. Yeah, this looks nice.
Another question in the meantime.
Look at the way these come in.
Oh,
It's
bro,
crazy.
it's like a full jam
Crazy.
Tarzan.
Whoa.
Why does it look red though? Isn't it meant to be
Nah, it is orange.
it's peach? It's peach flavour.
Peach. Really? Honey.
Is
Might
that
be
peach?
honey too. Actually, no, no.
Let me quickly show you guys
Oh
the
wait, is there
packaging.
two in there? Oh, there's multiple. Oh no, there's multiple in there.
You know what it looks like? You know the Turkish tarts? I don't know what they're called.
Yeah, this definitely looks like something that we've seen before.
Very interesting.
Damn, they put a lot in these.
That's what I mean, bro. That's why I really like Serbian chocolate and lollies. Not lollies, I don't try lollies, but sweets and shit. They fill it up hard, bro. Let's try.
Soft.
And refreshing, bro.
So different.
And we've got something similar to in Turkey. It's not eti puf, bro. Eti puf's similar to that marshmallow one we had. I can't remember, but we got something similar to this in Turkey. But they put hundreds and thousands of sprinkles on it. Have you had it? I don't know what it's called though, bro.
Wait. Yeah. I don't remember either. That's good though.
I can't answer this next question. It's more you. But favorite book that you've read? What, you don't read books?
Shit.
Specifically self-improvement.
But Can't Hurt Me. David Goggins' audio book. I listened to the audiobook version. I didn't actually read it. In lockdown, in the big lockdown.
2020.
Yeah, 2020. I was listening to that, and I loved that. That was so good. Didn't you listen to it? You didn't read it?
I can't do that.
That was wait, audiobook. That I was listening to him like listening to them in it.
I've still never given it a go.
Can't Hurt Me. That was so good. I haven't read or listened to his new one yet, but I really want to do that because that shit was crazy. I used to go for like. I had injured hands.
Was that your running period,
Yeah,
bro?
I was a full runner, bro. I injured both of my hands,
another
my knuckles. Nah, that kind of got my throat a little bit now. I need to have some of these.
Yeah,
my hands were injured, so I was just going for runs, and I'd put that book on, and I'd just keep running. I'd run. It's like 12Ks, 13Ks, 14Ks. I just keep running, just listen to the book. So that was really nice. That book.
Bro, did you see this fight too, Jeff Neal and
Yes,
Shaka?
I did not think he was good. Honestly,
I
if
felt like he gave
Shaka
up.
fought, like, everyone compares him to Hamzat right now, I reckon Hamzat would beat him right now. Because he didn't
I reckon
actually,
his striking is better than
he didn't
Hamza.
impress me that much though. He looks like he just
Very
stands
tall.
very upright like this. So he got hit with a lot of shots. You'll see if you weren't paying attention before. He's obviously really good, but yeah, he stands very upright. Like he doesn't. I feel like he's very stiff the way he stands when he strikes.
I'll pay more attention.
I mean, but he's 17/17, which is obviously he's good.
100% finish rate too, bro.
That's crazy. Well, that's crazy.
That's not easy in MMA. Like, even if, bro, someone else said it, but even if you verse sandbag people, bro.
Well, like, you still, yeah, just finishing them, just crazy.
But other than the audiobook, do you have any other self-improvement books that you've read that you've liked and could recommend?
Nah, I actually haven't. But if you haven't read the David Goggins ones, definitely do that because that shit was like life changing, bro. Hold on.
I reckon we try one of the. If you want, we can do one more chocolate. That Serbian chip.
Oh yeah.
But if you just have if you just have one of the crackers, let's do one.
Okay, yeah, we'll do that because I did just have cracker.
You pick the next one.
I'm gonna pick the next one. I've been eyeing this off for so long.
Oh, that's the one you said you reckon is the best.
This looks. What is this? This is like a wafer as well, but
It's got like a coating
different,
around the wafer.
yeah.
Can you show the camera really quick?
Yes.
This one
looks
make you get up. Thanks, bro.
See it? Woo! That looks crazy. I feel like this one's gonna be my favorite from the wafers.
Someone asked if you and Eren had a company together, what would it be?
A what?
A company or business together, what would it be?
Oh, you answer that first.
Well, me being that I've like the clothing brand, and that we both fight. Essentially, fuck, that's melted as well.
This one's been
Been through, bro.
This one's been through it all, bro. Trying to get to Australia. Are you having one of these?
Yes, please, yeah. I reckon we'd be like another Engage or something. But other than that, maybe dildos?
I thought we weren't going to mention that yet.
Nah, well, I actually don't know, bro. That's the only thing that I could say that we both have similarities in.
Yeah, to be honest, yeah, mine's kind of like, yeah.
Like an Engage fight brand.
Yeah. Fight brand. Obviously, we both just like fighting. That's just our thing.
And like in the future, as we develop, like you grow your name more, I grow my name more in the fight scene with my clothing and whatnot, it actually could merge into that for a little bit.
Good.
With the 64.
You never say never because Kaan's got his stuff. I've got the Hyper Fitness Academy coming through slowly.
Oh yeah, wait, you got things.
I slowly got my, I've got some stuff coming in for my coaching and stuff like that. In the future, you never know. Life changes a lot, to be honest. Like, if you look back even a year ago, everything was so different, I feel like. For you, for me.
I don't think I had a clothing brand a year ago.
No, I don't think you did. Even 2 years, especially 2 years ago, I was working in a factory. I was
too.
We were both working
I wasn't.
Maybe yours was 2020.
Because
in lockdown.
I crashed. Yeah.
Yes, yeah. He was in a factory a few years ago. I was in a factory like 2 years ago. What else? We were training still, but once a day.
Not
and then just competing, but like
bare minimum.
It wasn't anything like higher level. It was kind of just like having fights, winning.
But doing the bare minimum, bro. Like look at us now. We're actually pretty active.
Exactly. Now though, I feel like our lifestyle is so different. Like we're full-time fighters. Basically.
Fully embracing.
That's what we are. Like mornings, like all we do basically is eat, sleep, train. That's it. Like I structure everything around my training now. My uni, my everything.
It's pretty crazy, bro. Because you're fully invested in the uni shit as well. Like with your trade thing that you're doing with the construction.
Yeah, I hated that shit, bro. Lucky I stopped doing that.
Is there any like advice you can give Vala? Like, be honest, any advice you can give to? Because did you feel forceful to do that?
If I want to be straight up, uni pisses me off. Like
pisses you off, like even what you do now?
Oh, I mean, depends what you want to do, but a lot of people, I feel like I was one of them. I thought I just had to get in and do something because of my parents. I love you guys, but I feel like a lot of people, just go in. They study for a few years, but they don't actually really want to do what they're studying, or they're miserable. So if you're gonna do it, really look into it and do something you actually really enjoy. Because otherwise, one, you're gonna be miserable. Two, you're actually gonna feel it's gonna be like a chore. You know what I'm saying? We don't want chores. You want to enjoy your life. I love my life right now, especially. Every day, honestly, I'm excited every day. A lot of people wake up, especially a lot of people that I know, they wake up and they hate their lives, and I'm not one of them. And I'm pretty sure Kaan's not one of them either.
I hate it sometimes.
I mean,
we have bad days.
Obviously, we have bad days, but overall, like if you look at your life.
Well, I reckon it's pretty normal though, like in terms of that. Like, it doesn't matter what you do. I feel like anything you do, you're always gonna be like, fuck, do I really want to do this and shit?
Oh yeah, of course. But in terms of uni though, that's a big thing because number one, shit costs a lot. It's not free. get a massive hex debt. And 2, don't just do it for the sake of doing it, because I did that at first and it's just, it's not worth it. It's not worth it at all. But I'm still at uni, but I'm doing something in my field, exercise and sports science.
Do you actually enjoy it?
Yes, I actually, because it doesn't, what I'm doing right now doesn't just help me, it won't just help me in the, like, you know, in the future if I decide to do something with my degree. It helps me with my sport as well.
Knowing about I learn the body.
Exactly, I learn about the body, nutrition, stuff like that. So it's actually helping me already. So it's actually really good. I'm not doing, like, I feel like a lot of people go to uni, but then they work and stuff and they do something just totally random. Like nothing to do with their studying. But mine actually, everything that I'm doing right now just is all together.
I think that's the best thing, because like, even like, if you're related to people...
You ate yours?
I ate 2 lamb. I reckon you'll like that one a bit more.
Oh my god. Vallahi is my favourite.
Nah, honestly, I reckon the coconut one was better. The coconut one was my favourite. But I feel like it's a similar thing to in terms of tell me who you hang out, tell me who your friends are, tell me your future or some shit like that.
Yeah.
I think it's a similar thing. Like your whole environment's got to be what you do. If you have too many things that are different, it's not that good. But in saying that, sometimes having a break is good, because I feel like I get too obsessed with fighting too much, and the YouTube videos is like a nice little break for me to just go into a different world. Because when I feel like I'm so consumed by it, I know Dion hates this word, but I do feel a bit burnt out sometimes because it's too much. But having that little break here and there with something that's a little bit different and unconventional, it's good. Like, what other things do you enjoy besides fighting?
Well, yeah, I'll say that in a second, but I do know what you're saying, because me and Emily actually were talking about this recently, because I was just curious. I asked her, you know, what goes on in your head, and I was like, and then she told me what she reckons goes on in my head, and she was spot on. I swear on my life, 99% of the time, I'm not gonna lie, or basically all the time, there is some sort, like in my head, I'm just thinking about some sort of fighting.
Really?
In my head. Like, it just doesn't leave my head. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Probably a little bit of both. But it's always in my head. Like, if I go to bed, shut my eyes, it's still in my head. Either whether I'm like training or fighting or something like that, or just visualizing something.
Is it more visualizing or
Both,
thinking
like,
about what you're going to do?
A lot of visualizing.
When I say think about what you're going to do, is in like what you got planned for the next day. Is that type of thinking?
It depends what I'm doing. Depends what's on the next day. But usually, yeah, it's like visualizing just me fighting. Not even like just a blank person in front of me. I don't actually, it's not a set person. But it's just always, as soon as I shut my eyes, or just even when I'm just chilling there, it's just something to do with fighting.
Okay.
Which, yeah, I think it's probably a good thing and a bad thing.
What's bad about it?
Basically what you're saying. How you're saying you feel like, you know,
It's a bit too much.
You could get burnt out. Which I don't. Because I let myself, especially now, I listen to my body more. I try and recover and stuff.
Do you do anything else outside of fighting that allows you to recover a lot faster? I'll tell them sauna, cryotherapy, myotherapy.
Well, I did just do, so on Wednesday, Emily actually booked in a day at the new hot springs.
I haven't seen that. Isn't it called Peninsula Hot Springs?
No, that's the normal one, but this one's called like Alba. And I used that entire day, it was on Wednesday, to just...
Oh, so you did this already?
That was like my, yeah, that was like my recovery day on Wednesday. Because I was a bit, Tuesday I started getting sick a little bit. That's why I left.
Sprints that day, you guys all did the sprints at Dion's house, or was it after that?
No, Tuesday was before that. We did the sprints yesterday.
Okay.
Tuesday I trained in the morning, and then I started feeling a bit weird. So after kids class, bro, I was like, yeah, I think I'm getting sick. So I went home, and then Wednesday we already had it booked, so I went and did that, and that was like a recovery day. So I just went in the saunas, the hot pools with like the minerals and all that. So I think after every fight now, I might do that.
Hot pools and minerals?
Yeah, like, because at the hot springs, they got like all these minerals and stuff in the water. I don't know what it is. It's just good for you.
Is it like those magnesium things? Salt, magnesium salt that they do? I don't know, apparently it's meant to help with your muscles.
Yeah, it's just, yeah, stuff like that. So I think I'm going to do that from now on. After my fights, I'll use that for recovery.
After or before?
After. But before the fights, if I'm sore and stuff, I might start getting like, I don't know, massages and stuff, because I know you do stuff like that. Like you go get stuff done. Normally I don't need to, because I feel pretty good. Like, I train.
You stretch a lot.
Yeah, I do. I stretch a lot.
Which is so beneficial. And like, someone did it recently. They went into class after class, and fuck, bro, I'm so sore, this, that. And he doesn't stretch at all. I'm like, bro, Valla, as weird as it's going to sound, you came into my mind. I'm like, bro, Eren doesn't really get sore that much. And I think that's due to you always stretching.
I reckon it is.
By the way, I don't rate these highly.
Good. I'm gonna try now.
I reckon they're like pretty dry.
Yeah, to be honest, it just feels like air. Like as soon as you bite it, it feels like it just vanishes.
But even the aftertaste is like, leaves like a dry taste, I reckon. And what's the best way you can compare it to? Like a bit of corn, tastes like corn.
Well,
fuck, you're eating a lot.
Yeah.
You like it? Go for it.
No, it tastes like, it just tastes like a peanut, obviously, because they're kind of supposed to be peanuts, but air. Like as soon as I bite it, I feel like it just disappears.
Do you taste any like seasoning on it?
There's something, but not much. Ah, it's a bit weird. Don't buy this one. Don't buy that one.
I don't think they can anyway. But yeah, they were selling these packet chips, guys, inside the stadium a lot. And I think it's like their variation of Smith's chips, but not only that, I think it's like another alternative to popcorn that they have. But it's plastered everywhere. So I think it's their version of Australian Smith's.
Or maybe they were like sponsored or something.
They definitely were sponsored, but even at the shops they were publicising that as well. Let's go for another question in the meantime. By the way, guys, Jeff Neal and is it Shavkat?
Yes.
Shavkat's on right.
Oh, which one do you want next?
One of them.
Which one? They all look good.
Let's go for the white one.
This one. Bubbly white.
Bubbly white. Sounds good. Okay. Let's go back to fight-related stuff.
These are all so hard to open, bro.
I think it's just you because I opened it very, very
easily. These are so hard to open. Oh, wait.
What's your thoughts when the bell rings and you start your fight that you're in? I'll go first whilst you're opening that. Is genuinely, I don't think about anything in particular. I do my best to be in the present moment. Because if you're thinking about the past, I'll fit him something, I heard it open.
Thank you.
And I think about the future, it's not the right thing to do. You're more likely to wilt and give up because you're not focused on the task at hand. I always do my best to be in the present moment. So what I'm thinking is generally what I'm doing in the ring. Thinking about, what I should throw, what's this guy doing, what am I looking for, those type of things. But essentially, to sum it up, it's just to be in the present moment.
Yeah, that's good. That's just good chocolate, voila.
Is it?
Wow.
Do you rate that high?
Yeah, it's just good, nice chocolate, voila. It's just nice chocolate.
As if this hasn't melted, bro.
Yeah. I don't know how you brought any of these ones here, especially. Like these are still kept the shape too, basically. These ones.
To be honest, I reckon this one's pretty plain. As
it just tastes like.
As opposed to what we've been having so far,
those are all hectic, but I mean just chocolate. Nice chocolate, you know?
Yeah, I can say that.
You know what I mean?
You know what another thing was really good about Serbia? Is because everything in Australia is like artificial, bro. Like anything that comes from overseas is like, I don't know, because it comes from plain, it doesn't hold its actual like taste or whatever. I forgot what the word was. But their chips in Serbia shits on Australian chips. Besides that one.
What, like, better than kettle chips?
Bro, better.
Really?
Better. Because it's actual potato. Like, grown potato. I reckon like they use pure potato. And like the seasoning, everything tastes super fresh. That's the thing. Whereas when you taste like anything from here, even if it's kettle, it tastes that little bit artificial, bro. A little bit fake. Everything in Serbia, chips-wise, was so pure and fresh.
Like they bags, I love chips.
I tried to bring it, yeah, but I'm like, bro, it's just gonna pop in my suitcase.
Oh yeah.
I brought like a massive pack, and at the airport, I'm like, fuck it, I'm gonna eat it. So I just grabbed it and I ate it. You pick another one, bro. Also, read out another question. Oh, did you say what you think?
Oh no, I didn't. Did they say as the fight starts?
When you're in there, yeah.
To be honest, when I get in there, I'm not really thinking about much. I don't really think much, to be honest, in general. Honestly, but when I'm in there, I'm in the zone, to be honest. Like I just feel like it's time, you know? I don't actually think, I just think I'm gonna beat this motherfucker's ass.
That's a good choice.
Yeah, I like cookies. What's this?
I wonder if it's gonna taste like Woolworths thing. You know the Woolworths one?
Nah, this is gonna be nice. Straight up, this is gonna be nice.
Have you tasted the Woolworths one?
Nah.
Oh, you gotta try that one. I reckon it's similar to that. Yeah, it actually looks
wow,
very
what
similar
the hell?
to it. It looks
really
very
nice.
similar. If it's gooey chocolate, it's definitely it's definitely exactly like the Woolworths one.
But yeah, to answer that question, I don't really think. I'm just...
Bro, that's the Woolworths
Really?
one.
Same thing?
It's the exact same thing. I love them.
Frauds. Oh, really?
No, I love them. I don't know how the chocolate can retain its gooiness.
Voila.
It doesn't make sense to me.
Wow.
Let me show you guys. So with this one, you don't have to go to Serbia to get it. There's Woolworths cookies that you can get that's very similar to this, but it's gooey oozing chocolate on the inside. And I don't know how it can retain that.
Çok güzel lan bu.
Wallah, bro.
Oh.
But Wallah, you can get these from Woolworths.
Loki,
I need a fart. Do I do it on YouTube?
Yeah, why not?
Fuck.
Oh, bless you.
That was cute.
Wow.
Not bad, bro.
And it says even better warm.
Fuck off.
Yeah.
Give me one.
Because I think it melts.
Give me one cookie. I'm gonna split it in half.
Yeah, do it.
How long do you reckon I should do it for?
I don't know, maybe I'll check to see if it's right. If not, I don't know, maybe like...
I should just got English writing on it.
No. Yeah,
20 seconds, 10 seconds?
Yeah, I reckon maybe just do like 15. Okay. Yeah, because then it's gonna melt more.
Because I actually don't like when shit's too melted, bro.
Yeah, but then we'll do it, but then we'll leave it for a second so it can set a little bit.
But that's a man of wisdom and knowledge.
Yeah, you know why I know that? From
Krispy Kreme?
No, from How Good Dough. You know those big cookies?
Oh,
You know, I went there the other day. Bro, they closed. I think they shut down.
Bullshit.
Voila.
What, didn't they make enough business?
I think so. I went there and just, they were shut. There's nothing. Voila, I was so cut.
Honestly, I reckon like, I could have probably put it a bit more. Touch it and tell me what you think. It's not soft and gooey, it's still got its texture.
No, I reckon it's good because look, these are like melting a bit now.
Okay. Sure. Do you care if I touch it?
No.
Sure? But that's the perfect.
Oosh.
Actually, do you want to swap? Because this one's got more chocolate and I know you like chocolate.
I really hate it.
I'm gonna have this one.
I just ate it.
I'm cute like that, bro. Come on. I care about you. I know you like chocolate. Honestly, I wouldn't say one's better than the other. In terms of heating it up or not.
They're both good. Oh. I actually really like this though.
Very, very thick. Let's go on to another question. And I know Thailand asked a question. So I'll show it to you instead.
Why?
Bottom left.
It's not. Maybe a little bit.
Left or right?
Not either way like that, you know what I'm saying?
Do it from your perspective, left or right?
No, because...
Bro, as if you all tried to fucking suss it like that.
No, because...
Bro, I'm pretty sure it all bends to the left.
No. It's... Straight. Straight. Maybe slightly up.
Bro, you got a hook
Next.
bro, what the fuck? Alright, let me go to this question,
Anyways,
bro.
next one. Did you get a hottie here?
What do you value most in a coach? Let's first speak about it from your perspective in terms of what you want in a coach and then what you think is the most important value for you to represent as a coach for the kids class or coaching in general.
Yeah, well, coaching the kids. Or coaching in general, honesty, you know. And like, I feel like to have the best relationship as well is loyalty, honesty, you know, all those type of stuff. And like, because then if you're loyal, say we have a student, yeah, and they're, really think of it like this. Sometimes we have students in the kids class that come once every 2 weeks, you know. Obviously we still we want to help them and stuff, but we're not as invested in them as, say, Donnie, who's been there for years, coming in, you know, all the time.
Yep.
So building a relationship like that
is important.
Is very important. in terms of like student and coach, I reckon. Same thing with your clients. I'm sure you have some clients that you train more, some that, you know, come every once in a while.
Yeah.
You know, the more you invest time into someone, the more they train, the more you coach them.
So
you build a bond as well, you know.
Bonding and relationship is the most important tool, you reckon?
Oh, I mean, I don't know if it's most important. There's a lot of important stuff, to be honest. What do you reckon?
Open-end conversations, if you're deep into it with your coach, I reckon. Open and honest two-way connection, two-way conversation, because if you're deeply invested in a journey and you're together, but a lot of you hide a lot of you think, like both of you think a lot about a lot of things but don't convey it with each other, it can get a little bit, not narrow, but separate in terms of like your view and their view. I kind of felt that, but as of recently, you need to be
on the same page, you know?
Yeah, like I felt that recently. I'll be honest, when I opened up with Dion on the way to your VAMMA fights, we spoke a lot and I felt like we regained that connection, which was really, really cool. And it made me feel a lot more, not content, but a lot more happier with what I was thinking, because I don't feel like A, I was hiding anything, or B, there was that hatred against him for thinking a certain way or anything like that. We're just on the same page now. It's nice and healthy. I think that's very important. So bond, relationship, and two-way.
Yeah, and it's like basically what I was saying, like honesty, loyalty, and all that. It's very important because like there's so many coaches out there that don't give a shit about their fighters. You know, they're just they're in it for, you know, just money and stuff. But you need to actually, you know, you need to be genuine, to be honest, because that's when you'll do your best too. You know what I'm saying? That's when you stand out. Which I feel like we do have that a lot now, especially at our gym. I feel like everyone,
as of recently, a lot.
Recently, me and Dion actually spoke about this last night. Everyone is just, or most of our guys, especially the fighters and stuff, everyone's starting to become like one now. You know, kind of like how city kickboxing is. You know how they all really, one person's win is everyone's win. That's how ours is, to be honest.
That's good, bro. That's a good thing that I see. And at IMAF, it was very relevant too. Like with the Spanian team, when one of them won, bro.
Well, the whole country won, basically.
But as Australia, bro, like low key, a little bit like separate and shit. But like when I was watching them, it was so important, not only for the fighter, but
for the coach and all that too.
Everything, in my opinion. It was really beautiful to see too, bro. I reckon it would make the journey that much more better.
It does. Yeah, because it's like what you were saying about when you watched Kaan fight and my fight, because you're so, because the relationship we have too, you felt like you were so into it. Like you're screaming in the video, you can just tell how like much like just emotion and love and everything is in that.
100%.
Which is crazy, but it just makes the journey so much more.
And you know what opened my
so fun.
You know what opened my eyes to all that first? Burak abi and his gym, the brotherhood aspect of it. Like, yeah, it's cool to have the team and camaraderie thing, but the brotherhood aspect for it is what fully opened it for me when I started training with them, and that's why I think I fell in love with Burak abi and the atmosphere he created at the gym first, because I'm like, I really want to be a part of that. And when outsiders come to our gym and see what we're building now, and like what everything that's going on, A, they pick up on the vibe and the energy in the room, but B, they want to be a part of it too. So I reckon it's really good what we got going, and it's important that we try and keep it.
And no egos, you know, that kind of, everyone's just, we're all there to make each other better, and that's what it is. I feel like everyone right now is so much better than what they were a year ago.
If not, then we're doing something wrong.
Yeah, exactly. Like I always look back, not just recently, I've been doing this for a while. I think about me from like a year ago, and I always think I'm like, I could beat the shit out of myself from a year ago.
Yeah.
No joke, I could beat the shit out of myself.
I don't even like watching my old sparring footage anymore.
Yeah, it actually pisses me off.
I'm thinking of deleting it.
Yeah, I don't have any of mine. But it's good to see though, because you see how far you've come. Even your old fights and stuff. It's good to see because you've come so far. But yeah, sometimes I watch, I'm like, fuck, I thought I was good then. No, I actually wasn't.
Let's get into another thing. I reckon one of these three, bro.
Yeah, we haven't tried this. Which one do you want?
I'm debating whether we go... What's this? Is this the same shit?
No, one's darker. That's... this one's got... Wait, what? Oh yeah, I think those are...
That's
lemons
dark chocolate?
on that. Lemons and dark chocolate. And I think it's just like orange. Yeah, this is orange. Yeah, look. Biscuit with fruit jelly covered with milk chocolate.
Fruit jelly?
Oh yeah, look. There's the jelly there.
I reckon let's go fruit jelly, bro, if you don't mind. whilst we're on this topic, what's the dream and end goal for both of us? Well, for individual first. Go individual. I want you to go.
Okay. To be honest, right now...
So this is all long term though.
Yeah, for my kickboxing journey, what the plan was as well what I've done now, I've cleared out the amateurs, okay?
Thank
so
you.
now I'm going pro. So my plan now is, you know, I don't want to rush anything, but I want to make my way through the ranks in the pro scene, and eventually clear out the pros in, you know, Victoria, Australia.
So Australia, what?
Basically. And then once that happens and you're finished with Australia, hopefully I've got... Cheers mate. You know, the experience required. And I would love... The organisation that I would love to kickbox for is One
Glory?
Championship.
What? Well, you've always hyped up Glory.
Yeah, but they're kind of... I don't know, they're not that good anymore. One Championship
I think
is...
you're gonna like that. Just saying.
Obviously.
It's very, very...
One Championship, I do see myself going there.
Hey, Wallah, you know what could be possible? It's because Hex started with it, and I know their intentions, because I spoke with one of the owners. They want to do what One Championship is doing, but in Hex. Hence why they did it with Budokai Submission Grappling. So there is a high chance we could be on Hex Fight Series together, but only if it picks up, they said. They will do kickboxing, Muay Thai and shit.
Well, if they saw how big VAMMA was the other day.
But they got to find a way to make it sell, not just like any random two kickboxers.
Okay. But yeah, that's what I believe is going to happen eventually for me. I'm going to clear out... Because yeah, once you clear out here, like the Australian scene, what else? There's nothing left. Then...
I felt that with IMF, by the way.
Yeah? Yeah.
Like after I finish it, I'm like thinking, what do I have left?
Exactly. That's
I
what
don't
I'm
really
saying.
have left.
So yeah, One Championship. I really like them too, as an organisation. Like, I just really like how they do. And they're like, other than the UFC, and like everyone knows Bellator and stuff, but I reckon right now, One Championship's they're on a roll. Like they're going.
What do you reckon you need to do in order to get into an organisation like that?
I said this to someone yesterday. Very simple. You just need to knock motherfuckers out. Straight up. Just win and knock motherfuckers out. Finish them. And work hard.
Do you reckon you're going to have more of an emphasis on social media, like with these coming years? In terms of really trying to promote yourself?
Yes.
Or are you going to try fly under the radar?
No. Don't be under the radar. If you're a fighter and you're under the radar, it's going to be hard to get anywhere, to be honest. Because it's not always about how good you are. It's about, you know, everything. Who you know, or how much you put yourself out there through social media and stuff. Like, someone could see you one day on social media and be like, damn, look at this guy, and then start, you know, sharing you around, all that type of stuff. And I like, you know, I like social media. So I feel like both of us are kind of like that. We post a lot.
As of recently, I'm posting a lot more. But I'm like at it right now. I really feel like going under the radar for a little bit. I can't be like...
Well, depends on what you're doing. Depends what you're doing.
But I know with my YouTubing and whatnot, it's very important that I stay consistent within the scene. I was talking about it with Luca. I'm like, bro, as like us as fighters, we need to stay, or even YouTube and content creators, we need to stay consistent within the scene. But bro, sometimes it gets so annoying and draining because like, fuck, I've got this video to upload, fuck, I've got this video to edit, fuck, I've got to post this and stay relevant. That's a bit annoying. Yeah. But I'm at that stage where I'm like, gonna slow down in terms of how much videos I upload, because bro, I haven't trained like I have, but I'm definitely not mentally there, training wise.
Really?
Just like more focused content. Wallah. And like, all I've been thinking about is content. Now I'm on the wave where I'm like, fuck, I really want to train. I really need to train. So I think I'm going to go back to once a week or once every fortnight.
Yeah, well yeah, yours is different because your YouTube takes so much time. For me, my content is like Instagram and stuff, or like reels on Instagram and all that. Like, it doesn't take as long. I can get that done quick. Is that nice? This feels...
I think it's coconut, bro. Nella. I think Nella is like another term to say chocolate in Serbian. Bro, I relate Serbia to Turkey a lot too. In terms of the vibe and atmosphere. Like the streets and shit. I don't know if you saw one of my vlogs. I think it was the second episode. But like, I was filming after I came out of the sauna. And it looks like the streets look exactly like Turkey, bro.
It does.
It was crazy to witness it. And I love the cold, bro. I think
Really?
like low-key, if I was living... just general day to day, I'd love to live in the cold, but training, I'd love to train in the hot. I don't like training in the cold.
Same. I just get scared. Because I can't get warm.
More injury, bro.
Yeah, my knees, I feel like in the cold, they just, it takes way longer to get like your knees and all that type of stuff warm.
Sometimes I feel like in hot weather, I don't even need a stretch.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like...
I like that.
Yeah, that was nice. For my fight last week, because I was already recovered and the weather was nice and stuff, I felt loose when I got to the venue.
I was just saying, I don't think you even sweated out the back, bro. By the way, do you want water?
No.
I don't even think you sweated.
No, I did start sweating quite a bit, but then it went down a little bit by the time I went out. But
bro,
yeah,
did you see that finish?
Yeah, that was fucked. What?
That angle's weird, bro. But it just goes to show his like mentality behind it in terms of like, I want to finish, no matter how late it is. Like he could obviously easily drag that out and just play it safe, but he's like, nah, fuck that. Show respect. He's fucked, bro.
Yeah. Oh wow, I didn't see this bit.
And that JJ thing, isn't that like a condom brand, bro? If we'll put his head on it.
Probably. Yeah, I've got a question for you. When you go pro, are you gonna just try and, like, when you fight, do you think about finishing or do you just fight?
As of recently, I just think about fighting, no finish. What I want to do is work on those things that I talked about. I've already started it in terms of like, I've checked one of the ticked one of the check boxes already. There's still a few more I need to do, and I want to have that finishing mindset, like shove cut. But that's something I need to do more. I think I played a bit too safe, a bit too martial artist. Like I felt like even with Renato in the first fight, yeah, I got the win, but in deep down I really wanted to like fucking showcase more, and like Ezra wants to come forward, fuck it, I want to come forward too. That ego side of me, and I really wanted to show it, but it's something that I want to do more now in terms of, it's a bit egotistical and stubborn to say, but I don't want to listen to the coaches in the fight. I want to do what I think in the present moment more. Because I think I focus and I listen on Burak Abi, Dion and Renato in that instance more than what I'm doing in the fight. Because what I was speaking about with someone is they don't feel what you're feeling, they don't see what you're seeing in terms of in that present moment. Yeah, they definitely know a lot more and can give you a different look that you can't see in that present moment, but sometimes you feel something that they cannot feel. I don't know whether it's overwhelming pressure or something that you could land. They don't see it. Like, I think it was against Ezra, I was thinking about coming down, fucking bomb, like coming in hard. But Renato was like, long range, calf kick and stuff. And I'm like, yeah, follow it. But yeah, trusting my own intuition more, something that I want to do moving forward, rather than listening to other people.
Yeah, like in my fight last week, I did not hear anything.
Bro, you couldn't have.
The only thing I heard was when I got a knockdown.
Didn't you say you to your dad, sen yardım ettim bana?
No, you did. You helped me.
I remember.
I told you, you helped me.
No, I think I remember because when I looked at the footage back, I dabbed you up after you win, and then I thought you were talking to me, but you said Bubba at the start, so I'm like, it was your Bubba.
No, I don't think so. Maybe I was gonna say something to him. I don't know, but I'm pretty sure I said that to you because I didn't see my dad at all in my fight. I saw you because I even winked at you.
Yeah, you did.
Because you said something, and you were telling me I was gonna finish him and stuff. That all helped me.
Because I heard you say Bubba, and then you took a 2-second break, and then you said "Sen bana çok yardım ettin."
Oh yeah, I don't know. Maybe I was gonna say something to him.
Fuck, that's sad. Oi, why'd you push your dad when he lifted you, bro? Like, I thought you'd help him as well, but you didn't.
Bro,
he lifted, he fell, and valla bro, elini böyle yaptı. Like,
bro, in the moment, I just...
So sad.
I just didn't even... I don't know, in that moment, I just wanted to I don't know.
And it was kind of sad that me and Nick just fucking laughed instead of helping your dad, bro. That was another part I felt bad. I think Chris helped him.
Yeah, I think so. That was so funny, bro. When I watched it back, I was fucking... Because he just laughed. Oh, that was so good, Bala. That was so good.
Hey, I'm glad he didn't injure himself properly, bro. But I'm not gonna lie, this chocolate's getting really thick. I'm already low-key getting sick of it.
Yeah, on one of the big ones where you said, do you want another one? And I said no. I said no because I started feeling a bit hectic.
We're almost there, bro. We're almost there.
Yeah. Yeah, so, you just need to wait a bit.
Wait. That's done.
Basically, the only ones we haven't had... Actually, wait, there's two more at the start. We haven't had those two at the start. With the yellow packaging.
Packaging?
Yeah, we haven't had those two, and these four.
Okay, we're almost there, bro.
These are gonna be nice though. All of those are gonna be nice, especially those two.
Oh, I thought that was a big one. That's why I didn't pick it. I thought it was very similar to the big one. I thought it was the same flavour. Yeah, I'm cool with whatever. I'll ask another question.
What? Ooh, what is this? What are these? Look at that.
That looks like that bread thing. You know how... which one was it?
Pick that next.
It was like the biscuit. I think it was the very first one I had. I think it's similar to that.
Oh, have you had this before?
No. It looks similar to it.
Bro, feel how thick that is.
Bro, and that's melted too. Choish. That's hectic.
Oh, look at the packaging, but they full like actually package it in here too.
I like their packaging, honestly. It's actually nice.
Shit, man.
Okay, fuck. This is a whole other thing. Alright.
Oh, you never answered your question though about the career thing.
Oh, for me right now is to work on the craft. So 2 to 3 months to just really work on the craft. I'm going to compete in a few specific art competitions, like a wrestling competition and whatnot, and really work on my elbows. But long term, this is why I'm making the most of being a fat idiot right now. I want to do like Semke Kembo and shit are doing, bro. And I was looking at a lot of topology in terms of pro fighters. And I think that looks thick, bro. God damn. Let me show the camera really quick.
That is good.
Really? Pick
up. Wow.
That's thick. Fuck, we're gonna cover your head, bro. There we go.
That properly melts. Wow.
Was it because it's melted or it actually melts?
Oh, that's good.
But for me, yeah, I really want to be active. So I was looking at the average fight time for a professional. Average fight time for an active fighter is every 3 months. If I'm gonna fight at super lightweight and lightweight, I could probably do that. If I fight at welterweight, bro, every single like 2 weeks, 3 weeks I could fight. Like almost every month I could do welterweight. But I definitely want to test the waters for my pro debut at super lightweight. So I think I'm going to follow that
that's probably a good idea to be honest.
Mathematical equation. Every 3 months, have a fight.
That's actually pretty good. Every 3 months. As long as there's no like injuries.
I'd love to fight more frequently, bro. But in the midst of that, so if I fight every 3 months in MMA, in between it, I'll fight a kickboxing fight on power play.
Bro, that'd be crazy.
That's what I'm thinking of doing.
Bro, that'd be so good. Number one, that would just build your name up more in every scene and experience. And you could, I don't know, you could have some fun.
Because I see Kevin Jusey do that and I saw Israel do it. So those are people that inspired me to do it. But I think that's like a new thing that more modern fighters should do in between their fights. But I don't know if they can. Because like in Australian scene, I think you're alright to do it. But if you're contracted in an organisation, I don't know if you're allowed to. So I don't know that deep into it yet. Alright, I'm going to try this shit.
Depends. Oh, but I know there's this one guy, he fought in Hex Pro, and then he fought in Alpha Fight Series.
Oh, isn't the one from Brazilians? Oh no, he didn't fight in Hex, he fought in Demolition.
Yeah. But yeah, I think over here, yeah, it's a lot easier. But if you're in like, obviously, Bellator or one championship and stuff like that, and you have a proper contract, or the UFC, then yeah, you won't be able to do it, obviously. But then you'll probably be a bit too hectic. You wouldn't be able to.
Like what I hear is that Caleb Wright, that guy for Eternal, he's locked into his contract, so like he can't even fight if he even wanted to.
He's probably locked into Eternal. Wow.
I'm pretty sure. That's why he hasn't been able to fight for a while. But he's got his fight against Joseph Luciano, which they've tried to book like 2 times or 3 times. I think. I don't know the full story. But even like I asked Kaan Offley and Simon and whatnot, they say to sign 1 fight deals for your first 10 fights. That way you're not locked in, people can't hold you and elongate your career. They can like do 1 fight deals, that way you can stay active. And then I think for Hex, your first fight you have is $500 payout. What about for power play?
300.
300, and then I'm pretty sure, how I heard it, is the more fights you have, the more you get paid. True?
Yeah, it'll be like that. And I don't know if there's commission and stuff yet though. Like I've got my own affiliate.
There should be, bro.
I've got my own affiliate link and stuff, but I don't know.
There has to be.
Pretty chill.
That's too melted for me, bro.
That was nice though. Bro, this arena looked packed. This looks
sold out.
See, Mobile Arena, they always sell out though, but I feel like it was next level packed this time.
For Siege, Valentina got rocked like 2 times.
Really?
In the first or second round. It was pretty crazy. I'm keen to see this fight though. Alright, next one. how do you think as martial artists you can best give back to the local community? And I know you went to an event recently. I was in Serbia.
Yes.
My
parents were also there. Your dad made me a kebab.
Wallah?
Mm-hmm.
Was it good?
Well, I was...
Fuck, you actually didn't shit on my dad's kebab.
2 weeks out from a fight, so I was already kind of dieting. So I had to get it like... Cut the Lebanese bread in half to make it thin.
Yeah.
And then all I just put was chicken.
That's alright.
And then just lettuce, tomato, onion. But...
That sounds normal.
Yeah, but the sauce, I couldn't really put much. So it was like... tiniest bit of barbecue sauce, so you couldn't even taste it, so it just felt very dry.
Was the chicken good at least?
Yeah, it's pretty decent. To me it was good because I was eating, up until then, yeah, I was eating like, plain shit food, so to me it was very good. But yes.
How do you reckon we could give back to the local community? Fuck, you haven't got anything, lad?
I don't know.
I reckon we're not at a stage still right now.
Yeah.
When you're a bit bigger you can, but either doing seminars for school kids and shit, self-defense, and introducing the benefits of martial arts to kids in school. And not only that, you can do what Jake Matthews does. Jake Matthews is a great individual to look at in terms of giving back to the community. He does stuff with Salvation Army and people that are fucking and poor. He goes to these events where they give him free food and whatnot. And the time I interviewed him, he was in this period where he was giving free clothing and whatnot. So if you guys ever want to see how to give back to a local community, search up Jake Matthews. He does a lot in terms of giving back to the community. I feel like low-key, I even saw Jack Jenkins has got more followers than Jake Matthews.
Really? Already?
And I feel like Jake Matthews isn't as recognized as he should be. In my opinion.
Yeah, for sure, because he's been in the UFC for ages.
And he does a lot for the community too. Don't get me wrong, I'm sure these other individuals do a lot too, but I feel like Jake's been in it for a long time. He should definitely get more credit.
Yeah, well, he needs more recognition.
And he's actually really good, cool. Fucking
damn, he's hurting himself.
Fuck, bro, too much fucking
Jesus
fights. Good guy too. Fucking Valentina's crazy. I was showing Luca's mum Valentina a fight, and she full got flustered. She's like, turn off the TV, turn it off.
I still can't, I can't believe she still got subbed.
I'm keen to watch it, bro, fuck.
That's sad.
Alright, in 1 year from now, where do you see yourself? I'm gonna go another
1 year from now, if everything goes to plan, and I don't get injured, nothing like that, I will definitely have some sort of title in the pros.
You reckon an actual belt?
Yep. As provided I don't get injured or die or something. What about you?
Fighting 3 times this year, MMA. Actually 2 times. One in August, and one later in the year, MMA. And then other than that, fucking crazy level up in terms of a fighter. I'm just gonna level up so much. And then next year will be active.
Same, especially because
Because I'm not going to make my professional debut till August.
When in August?
I don't know, man. They haven't given me a date yet.
This is bad, bro.
Why, it's your birthday?
No, yeah.
But not till the day, yeah.
Yeah, but I'll be there in August.
So you're going to miss my fight, baby?
There's no way, bro. I can't miss that shit.
You have to, bro.
Bro, I said that the other day to Emily. I was like, if we're in Turkey,
yeah, it's
and
legit in August.
one happens,
You're gonna miss it.
I might need to cut the trip short. Wallah, bro, I can't miss that shit.
Bro, imagine it's on your birthday too.
Are you kidding me?
They haven't given me an exact date, but
you don't understand how cut I will be. Why don't you make it September?
I've got a good relationship with Hex, bro. I've come up with Part X, and I like what they're doing.
Oh yeah, no, they are doing good. But
So if I go debut on another show, I reckon it's wrong.
oh no, it will be. But
Don't get me wrong, I'm open to other promotions, but I definitely want to start off in Hex because they've treated me the best. I reckon they're pretty cool. I just want them to get a new canvas, man. They promised to get a new canvas for the cage. I haven't gotten a canvas. I want them to get a canvas.
why do you want a new one?
Because I don't like the canvas.
Well, the one I fought on was shit too.
Bro, I fought in IMAF and I fought on Rogue and their canvas was
Even the one I fought on
shits
last
on
week
Hearts
was
of
so
Cage.
bad.
I loved it.
You know how I sussed out the octagon before the fight last week when you said you should go suss it?
I thought you sussed it out beforehand.
No, that was the only time I sussed it. But I had socks on, like, couldn't really tell. When I walked in there, I actually complained, bro, to the ref and like to Chris and stuff. I was like, this shit's so slippery. It was so slippery.
You know what you're gonna do? Wet your feet.
No, that's why it was bad, because the floor was wet and I touched it and it was fucked.
Normally
it was
that
so
would give you a
slippery.
bit more.
Yeah, normally it does, but on whatever they used on this one, it was so slippery. Wallah, like I thought I wasn't gonna be able to kick in that fight. Wallah, that was going through my head.
I think the one I didn't like was when I fought in Essendon with you. Oh no, you didn't find that one.
Oh, you're talking about like years ago?
Yeah, I didn't like that ring at all. So slippery.
Oh yeah, no, I didn't fight there. I was a pussy back then.
Pussy boy Selvi. Oh yeah, I saw you change your nickname on Instagram.
Yep, I officially am Slick Selvi.
Official?
Yep.
Bro, you better trademark that shit.
Because people have been... Dion called me that.
I'm trademarking mine next
years
Tuesday.
Oh really?
Yeah, I got my session with Kit.
Oh.
And I'm gonna have my rowdy on the rounds moment.
Fuck yeah. Dion called me that years ago, and then I just never knew what to make it, and then I decided finally, I was like, you know what, I'm gonna do it because it just keeps coming up. People say it. So I just did it.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Now I just need to verify dick next to it.
Bro, everyone's getting verified.
Wallah. I saw someone, I forgot who it was.
Kaan is verified, bro.
Yeah.
Renato's verified.
Everybody's getting verified.
But what the fuck?
I follow this guy. Oh no. I don't know, I saw someone, 1,000 and something followers, he's verified too. Wallah, everybody's getting verified.
You can't get it at 1,000, bro.
Wallah.
I think you need 4,000 minimum.
I think people pay for it now.
Why would you pay for that?
Yeah, I don't know. But I wouldn't want it yet anyway. I want a bit more followers. You can't. There's no point having it now.
I reckon like you need like 4.5 minimum.
Yeah, because then it starts looking good. No, I just want K. I need the Ks first.
You had.
Like a 10K, I mean, you know? Like the actual K. You know what I mean?
You grew up 150 followers, didn't you, after the fight?
Yeah, well, like,
And that's from 1.1 to 1.27.
Yeah, I'm almost at 1.3 now.
Ooh!
You're close, yeah. Yours is pretty decent too, though. You're like 2,000 something.
That's from the YouTubing, bro.
You ready?
I reckon.
But yeah, in like 2 days, it went up like 80. So it was good.
That's good, eh?
Fight. If you guys want followers, just fight.
But, I think, which one was it? I think it's from my Rogue fight. Rogue is when I had the least amount of followers after my fight.
Really?
Normally I'll go up like 100 or 200 after a fight. For Rogue, I went up like 50, bro.
It's still good. Do you know who's... A lot of people in like the Turkish community are following me lately.
Which is cool.
Yeah. Like a lot. I think because they're seeing, you know, like good Turkish fighters and stuff. A lot of them.
If anything, I reckon it's the best time to jump into that scene now, in my opinion.
Well, I talked to a lot. You know the guy that did your music?
Omur?
Yeah. Yeah. He messaged me and he was like full... I'll show you the message. Oh, it was actually pretty nice. Honestly, it was actually a nice message. I'll show you.
I'm gonna fill up the water in the meantime. Nah, awesome, bro.
Yeah. And then he was saying
Wait,
like...
was this on your recent fight?
That was before it. It was the week before it. And then he was like, you and Kaan, all you Turkish boys, rocking it. Yeah, well, it's out of nowhere.
No, it's good,
So it's
bro.
good. But yeah, just randomly just a lot of Turks are just
The
following me.
community is growing, bro.
Yeah, well,
like not only Turkey, but the Muslim community too. Like whether you're Muslim or not, even at fight shows, they'll like support you, bro. They'll full cheer for you. It was really cool.
Especially the Turks. I feel like they're all coming out now, like, because there's not many, like, good, like, big Turkish fighters out there. But when there is,
there's a good community
everyone
backing them.
backs them, you know. Like, in our side, I'm always there. There's you and me, and then in like.
Fuck, if there is one, it's pretty bad that we don't know them, bro. If there is one,
Exactly.
I know there's old fighters.
Oh yeah.
I don't know.
But like, then like now generation competing. There's obviously like, the people in like Kaan, Burak and all that, or like the other guys on that side. So there's not many, which is good though, because then you stand out. So then like everybody gets behind us, you know. So it's actually good.
Bro, Loki don't even want to have that.
Yeah, I think we need to chill a little bit, to be honest, because this is insane. But Nah, fuck that, bro. I'm gonna try the.
Bro, low-key, I want to go to that fucking pizza place. That's my mindset right now.
How so you're telling me you can't eat this, but you want to go get pizza?
Yes, bro. I feel like this makes me feel sick, man.
Well, yeah. I mean, we've had so many different ones. I'm gonna have a little piece. Oh, this one's like proper melted.
Fuck, that looks like one of the best ones too.
A little bit melted. Actually, no, it's not that bad. It's a little bit melted, but.
Yeah, make sure you try the calzone, bro.
Which one's that?
From that pizza place I told you.
Oh.
Well, no.
Oh, that's so nice.
Is it similar to like Hershey's?
A little bit. Oreo. I just need to reply to Medis. She asked me what time we're going to leave tomorrow. It's the first day at uni tomorrow.
Oh, huh?
Yep, Medis is starting uni. We're going together. We start at 8.
Bro, her car's blacked out as fuck. I think it was today.
Oh, like her windows?
Was it today or yesterday? I can't remember. But I'm driving, bro. I'm at a red light. And obviously, you check your mirrors every now and then.
Yeah.
Checking my mirrors, I see a P plate, white Hyundai. I'm like, every single fucking bitch has this car. And because I think Menace has like a distinct license plate or some shit. That's the way I recognize it.
Yeah.
I'm like, fuck, that license plate looks similar or familiar. Now I look at my mirror, I go to look through, bro, huge machine gun mill.
Yeah, she got
on the front, bro.
She got him blacked out, bro. You can't see anything.
Bro, I reckon she'd get pulled over for that.
Yeah, I don't know if it's legal to be honest.
It's not because like I think it's like dangerous for.
Yeah, it's very black.
So yeah, bro. So I'm just putting my arm out, I'm looking at the mirror, looking at that. I couldn't see shit, and I'm like, yo, Budi. And then later on, she sends me a snap saying that was me. I'm like, oh.
Yeah, Valo, you can't tell at all that it's her.
Yeah, that was pretty funny.
God damn it.
God damn it. Alright, another question.
Bro, just drop.
Bro, I really am thinking I'm just gonna upload this raw, low key.
What?
This whole thing.
Oh.
What are you both looking to achieve in your next level up? I said what I'm gonna look for my next level up. Mine's elbows and a little bit more wrestling. What about for you?
I don't know, to be honest. I just want to get even fitter and stronger. I do weights now.
Oh, big boy. You feel like you put on like a decent amount of size now?
No.
Wallah?
Nah, I mean, I just got off a weight cut and now I'm like about to go on a weight cut again, so I'm not really...
No, what I mean by that is like not as of recently, I mean like from the gym. From you doing gym.
Well, I do... Before my last weight cut, I did, I was waking up a bit like heavier than what I used to.
Yeah.
And I'm eating more, so I do feel better.
But are you walking around the same?
Well, right now I am because I'm kind of,
Pardon me.
you know, getting on the diet again. But, yeah, I don't know. What do I...
Is there adjustments that you've made to your diet, or are you still doing the same thing that Anthea gave you? Is it like, pinpoint the exact same, or have you changed some few things based upon your experiences from doing her diet multiple times?
I don't even really... She just tells me, like, you know, eat...
This and that?
A little bit, like, you know, I can have a little bit of carbs before training or something right now.
So when you say carbs, you have whatever you want, not specifically tailored, like chicken breast.
Or no, I eat chicken breast, I eat that. And either like a little bit of rice or like, I think it's like, usually either that or like just plain potatoes.
Does she tell you to have the like specific potato? Or is it just like anything?
It was a specific potato. But yeah, I don't get like the full meals. I'm sure you get like your actual full meals.
Yeah.
Like for me, I feel like it's just I'm just eating vegetable and dry ass
salad.
No, not salad. Dry ass chicken breast and shit. Like I feel like my wake up process is not as enjoyable as yours. I feel like yours is a bit better than mine. But that's because you actually.
Okay, just say.
Gives you the stuff to eat.
Just say
like mine doesn't taste good.
Just say roughly in a day. Doesn't matter how close you are, how outfit you are. In a day, what do you eat? Go morning till night.
Or like a normal day or?
Normal day.
Oh, so no weight cut.
Yeah, you're cutting weight.
Oh, so what I eat on a weight cut?
When you're losing weight.
We'll say 2 weeks out. I'm eating clean. In the morning, maybe I'll have, if I'm allowed to have carbs, I can have like 2 slices of bread with just plain eggs on it.
Any particular bread?
I just have sliced bread, usually. Just normal white sliced bread.
Okay.
But like it's, you know, no butter, none of that. It's just literally the bread. I just toasted it. I just put some eggs on it. So it's pretty plain. Lunch.
Are you allowed salt? Seasoning?
Oh, you put seasoning on your stuff, but on the I put like
garlic powder, onion powder.
Oh yeah, on like the chicken breast and stuff.
On the eggs too?
Oh no, I usually just put it straight in.
Okay.
For lunch, I'm telling you, it's just.
I'm pretty sure you can use garlic powder, onion powder, right? It does fuck all.
I don't know. I just haven't thought of it.
It's just herbs and spices.
For lunch.
See, she looks very slow too, bro. Looks very like Shevchenko-esque.
Yeah, I don't know. She didn't do very good there.
Sorry, yeah, keep going.
For lunch, I'll have, if I'm allowed to eat carbs still, a little bit of, you know, rice or something. And whatever's at home, maybe like some...
Like from your mom's cooking?
Yeah, like whatever's there.
Yep.
And then for dinner, if I'm allowed to have carbs, I'll have a tiny bit again. And whatever else is there, you know, maybe some chicken breast. And
so when you say carbs,
vegetables,
like rice, for example?
Yeah. But then if I'm not on a weight cut, I just eat a lot of carbs. Like I'll eat 2 actual sandwiches for breakfast, like toasted.
Yep.
And then for lunch...
What's in it?
I don't know, sometimes... Oh, I like an egg sandwich a lot. So I like put eggs, cheese, make the sandwiches, toasted and stuff. Sometimes I'll have 2 of those with some barbecue sauce in it.
You love barbecue sauce, bro.
With that, I like it.
Okay.
Or even
eggs and barbecue sauce.
Yeah, well, that's
You're
really
a
nice.
fucking bogey,
No,
bro.
it's nice, bro.
What the fuck? Where's your inner
bro,
world, man?
it's nice.
What the fuck? Alright.
And then for lunch, I just have a lot of rice or pasta or something with whatever else is on the side with it. You know, whatever you eat with it.
Are you allowed to have any like dessert?
Oh well, when I'm not on a weight cut, if I feel like something.
When you're on a weight cut.
Yeah, my pre-training stuff on a weight cut is the rice cakes. Rice cakes and honey.
I thought it was the chobani bars. Is it chobani?
Oh, the protein bars. Yeah, it depends where I'm at on the weight cut, what stage. You know, if I'm a bit further out, I can have like a protein bar or something too. But my like pre-training.
Good timing.
It was. She had really good timing on like 3 or 4 takedowns. My pre-training stuff is usually the rice cakes with the honey. I even took it to the fight. I had it like an hour and a half before my fight. I had some rice cakes.
Have you tried rice corn?
I don't know.
That's better. So next time if you're ever going to get rice cakes, get rice corn instead. 19 calories per thing, so it's even lower.
I think
and it tastes better.
I think I do have that. Is the one that tastes like popcorn a little bit?
Like yeah, it actually does.
Yeah, I think that's the one I have. Yeah.
Blue packet.
I've definitely had them, but right now I've just got rice cakes at home.
I recommend trying them next. They're lower calories too and they taste better in my opinion and they're thinner.
I don't mind the thick ones though. The thick ones are nice. Right now I've got the thick ones at home and I actually really like them.
And it goes upwards too, yeah.
What the fuck are you trying to say? Why did you have to... Why are we doing that?
Okay. What was the hardest challenge mentally and physically before and during a fight that you've experienced?
Alright, you can go first.
So, hardest during a fight or before a fight? The one that pokes out to me is the one against Stefan and Tom Ackley. Tom Ackley is when I had my teeth rearranged by Jack Lyons.
Oh, yes.
The fight week, so the whole game plan changed. I had to go from like normal fight to like grappling. So that was something that I faced during the fight too. It was playing in my mind because if I got punched or whatever, my teeth were going to go schlop.
That's actually pretty good. You actually did good there. Like you went through a lot of shit for that one.
Yeah, but my dad was telling me to pull out the fight. My brother was telling I can't remember. I think my brother was telling me to pull out the fight, and my aunt there or my brother was saying do the fight because of how many people were coming. But yeah, my teeth were going to get rearranged if I got punched or anything landed significant, so I had to grapple Tom. And during the fight, I was just always had that on my mind. That's why I was just forcing the grappling. And then other than that was Stefan, the fight against Stefan. A lot of shit was just going wrong. Nothing was going my way in the lead up to that camp, and no one wanted to train. I couldn't get any training whatsoever. And then Dion didn't come to the fight too. On fight day, pulled out last second, and thankfully you came through.
I remember that.
And that was a bit annoying for me, but I was very selfish in that period of my journey and my career. That's when the selfish period happened. After Stefan to I think the first fight with Caleb, or was it a little bit before the first fight with Caleb? But that's when I became really, really selfish and started to not give a fuck about anyone. because I was like in that period, no one cares about me, no one's there for me. Even though some people did come support me, which I appreciate, but like nothing was going my way, and nothing that I planned happened, and I just got really selfish. But I learned a lot from those experiences. What about you? It could be injury, mental thing that happened.
Leading up to a fight, I don't know.
During a fight, or even right before a fight?
I mean, my last fight, I feel like I had to push mentally at first,
in terms
especially.
Of what?
Just because it was just so full on. It was so hectic. Like a lot of people would have just, I feel like, given up or just accepted that they're getting beat up.
What made you keep going?
Because to be honest, I just don't give up. I've never given up in a fight or training or anything like that. I just can't.
Remember, like,
shut the fuck up.
Okay.
Hey, we were kids, alright? That doesn't count.
Yeah.
I mean now, alright?
Yeah,
Erens Selvi 3.0, I call it now.
Fuck, not even 2.0.
Nah, 3.0 now.
I've
had a 2.0 after lockdown and stuff. Alright, that was the 2.0. Now, 3.0. You just, I don't know, I just have a big will to win, to be honest.
What? So you got like a good why?
I feel like I really find a way to win.
Okay.
I love winning.
Is it because you go to a different place? Do you go to deep waters?
Yeah, well, that's the thing. I actually like it. I've said it many times. I like it. I actually like it when it's when it becomes like a war, like a brawl. Like that shit just gets me. I don't know. It makes me excited. You know what I'm saying? Like I actually like it. Well, I actually like a brawl, even in training and stuff. If we're sparring hard or something, and it becomes you're head to head, you're both a bit tired and shit like that. I actually like that.
Okay.
I embrace it. Embrace
the war.
Yeah.
Nice. Next question. Guys, we got a lot of questions, man. I'm not gonna.
Yeah, and have you realised everything's just fight related? Nobody actually gives a shit about our lives.
Guys, as you can tell, ask us more about when Eren gets pedicures and manicures and shit. Pound for pound, hardest hitter in the gym or hardest you've ever been hit?
Ooh.
Mine, do you want to be honest? Mine was 2. Mine was Marcus Berg when I was younger. I got fucking rocked.
Yeah, what about when Dion made you cry?
Nah, that wasn't hard. That was just like overwhelming experience. Yes, Dion made me cry when I was younger. Let me fix that. I didn't get rocked. I got stung because I remember I heard ding. I didn't get blurry vision or anything.
What about when I fucked up your ear?
And then other than that, fuck you. No. You did a slap.
Did it work? Did I fucking bomb your ass?
Do you want to go now, bro? How's it like?
I want to wait right now.
Fuck you, bro. And then the other time, I think was Sam Miles when I did IMAF trials. He hit me with like a cross, and I actually got rocked, bro. I think like I don't remember. I asked Sam. I think my body legit gave out a bit. He cracked me, and then I remember I was like, oh shit. And then it was similar to Sergey, but Sergey's was worse. Sergey's the hardest I've ever been rocked, and like I was gone for 15 seconds. But I poked your face out so fucking good.
Decent, wallah.
But yeah, those are the 2 moments that I've been hit the hardest. Marcus Berg and Sam Miles. Because that was the lack of defense on my end against Sam Miles. I legit don't remember.
Sometimes you just run into
shit. Yeah.
I've been hurt. I don't know who would hit me the hardest ever though. Like we train so hard though. Of course we're gonna get hit hard. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know who would hit me the hardest.
Didn't you get rocked by that James guy when you were younger?
I remember. When I was younger, probably.
Mate, fucking toes off me.
Wait, James fucked us both up.
We were gauntleting him and we still couldn't fuck him up. But you remember you telling me that you got rocked by someone?
Yeah, I think I did.
By who?
Someone. I don't know. I don't remember. Everyone would have rocked me back then, bro.
But who? Bro, Harley's pretty hard. He's got like a nice sting to his shots.
He does, man. I don't know.
Harley was catching me with that left hook that I'm practicing now. I'm gonna fucking do it. Level change.
hardly was catching with it.
Yeah, he always gets me with it. He always goes like teep,
he gets me
level change hook, and I don't know why. I always bait him the level change, even though we're just kickboxing. I always bait.
Yeah,
I drop my right fucking hand all the time.
He gets me with that too, wallah.
Or he goes body jab and then into it.
Yeah, wallah, he gets me with that too, because my hand always comes fucking here for some reason, and then he gets me.
All the time, bro. I'd say, other than that, Shakur kicks pretty hard.
I'm not biased or anything, but I got fucking mental power too. I'm just saying, I'm not biased. I hit pretty decent.
I still haven't felt your hard shot.
Yeah, you did.
Then again, there's a big size difference between me.
Ask it here, bro.
You're a dickhead. Guys, by the way, when we were younger, like last year, 2 years ago, and made me get a perforated eardrum because he did a hook, but like the gap completely closed my ear, and like it was a big like hollow sound as if I was in a cage, in a cave, and it was just like echoey, and I fucked up my ear for like 3 weeks.
I did.
As if she's just slapping her there.
Who, Valentina?
Yeah, did you see that? She was just going like slaps again.
I don't know, it was kind of weird. Like, I feel like maybe she didn't expect Grasso to be this good.
Could be.
You know, now she's just kind of like trying to chill on top of it. Maybe she's tired. This is round 3 right now. But she was winning. 2 and 3 she was winning.
Did you say she finished in round 5?
I think it was 4. I don't remember.
Alright. Who are both of your idols?
What first on me?
I said mine in the podcast, so I want you to go first.
Oh.
I'd like you to go first.
Well, I don't really have idols, to be honest. But I've got people...
It can be multiple.
Yeah, that I, you know, appreciate these people for what they've done. Or for their work, yes. Number 1, in terms of just fighting, being a winner and stuff like that, not outside of fighting, but just fighting, John Jones.
Yeah.
Because he has like such a, his will and stuff like that, he's a winner. He always finds a way to win.
Yeah.
David Goggins. I love that guy. I reckon he changed from like his audiobook and stuff. I reckon he changed me a lot. A lot. From,
as a character.
Yeah, just like the way I think and stuff like that. Like when I'm training hard, say when I'm doing the hill sprints and stuff, for example, a lot of times I think about him. I'm like, bro, like he did all this shit while he was fucking broken feet. And I'm like, you know, don't be a pussy, just keep running. Those two come to my mind. That's like, I don't know, they really come to my mind right now.
Nice.
Just like first thing to my mind.
And I know you listed why. They're not the reason why you got into combat sports, but why did you get into combat sports?
Well, funny story actually. First, before I went to XFC, before any of that, when I was in like grade 3, I used to train at Sting Gym.
Okay, yeah.
Alright? And bad memories. For some reason, they used to get me to spar. So I'd go with my cousins, Taigan and Thailand, and we'd spar with like whoever was there, all the other kids, and I was the smallest. And I used to get my ass beat by everyone. Wallah, everyone used to beat the shit out of me, bro. Fridays used to be like the day, like I'd be shitting myself after school, bro, because I knew it's the day that I'm gonna go get my ass kicked.
Yeah.
And then I went to Turkey in grade 5 and I lived there for a year, then I came back. And then year 7.
Yes,
I don't know why I started that.
How?
We started.
How do we start though, real quick? How do we meet each other? I got forced to be friends with you.
I don't remember.
I'm grateful for it, but then again, I got forced to be friends with you.
He claims he got forced to be friends with me, but it was the other way around.
Okay, anyways. We started in year 7.
And then, at first, for a good couple of years to be honest, I reckon maybe 2-3 years, I was a meme. I was a bit of a meme.
What's going on?
Yeah, I didn't know anything. Honestly, I reckon a big reason was because I was really small too. Well, I was actually tiny.
No, you weren't, bro. You just had your fucking gay fringe that would part from your
I was
eyebrow
tiny.
to your actual head.
And I was just useless, bro. I was so shit for so many years.
And you were fat.
Yes, I was chubby. I was shit, but guess what? I didn't quit.
Yeah, which I respect, wallah.
And then eventually, finally, I started just getting better. You know,
what do you attribute that to? Like, if you were so bad at it and you actually acknowledge how bad you were at it, what made you get good?
To be honest, once I reckon when I like got my growth spurt and all that, and I started becoming like
More of a man?
yeah, more of a man.
What age would that be?
I think it was. I reckon.
15?
Yeah, I reckon. Yeah, just around end of year 9 or around end of year 9 or maybe year 10.
Good defense.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Or around year 10, especially. That's when I really started getting better, and that's when we started you know, training. Yeah, committing more, training harder, sparring and stuff properly.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's for me.
No, sick.
I don't even remember the question. I just.
No, that was basically it. What got you into combat sports? Who were your idols?
Are you
and
not
whatnot?
say yours? Or?
Who was my idol? How did I get into combat sports? My older brother. I was always the younger, jealous and envious younger brother that did whatever my older brother did. Like, I wanted to do whatever my older brother did, sorry. And alhamdulillah, I'm just grateful my parents got me into it. And then I quit, started in year 7 with Eren, came and haven't quit ever since. Who are my idols? I'd say from a life perspective, in terms of possibility, KSI, because he's done so many things.
Yeah, literally since I remember when I first met you, when we used to watch you, bro. We used to watch him.
Yeah, bro, we did.
Yeah.
From a business standpoint, Christian Guzman, he's the owner of Alphalete. He's an individual I've been following since 2015 or 2016. And he's the individual that really inspired me to start my own clothing brand. I've always wanted to do it. I've always tried it. I was actually going to do it with Connor Tyler. But I was never, like, once I started, I never knew what to do. Like, I'd always limbo myself. I'd be so motivated to start, but I never knew what to do once I started. Until I said, fuck it, I just did everything myself. I was so dependent and, like, on other people trying to show me and, like, trying to look for people.
Yeah, I've done that a lot.
And then I just said, fuck it, I just found everything out myself. And then from a fighter standpoint, I'd say Alexander Volkanovski, Israel Adesanya, there to be great. Really just like pushing the limits and making it evident that anything's possible. Even as of recently, bro, like I feel like with what I've done, paved a great way for individuals like you as well. Like doing the clothing brand, doing the YouTubing, no fucking individual down these ends were doing it.
Yeah, wallah.
And not only that, I started doing YouTubing when all the other individuals started doing YouTube, like Cody Garbrandt, remember? And then the other individuals, and then what was the other guy? The one that fought in Bellator?
Oh, shit.
You know what I'm talking about? Polish, Sweden, blonde guy. I don't know.
No, I remember his name.
Anyway, he was another guy. But essentially, when I started doing the YouTubing and
everyone's
stuff,
got it now.
Everyone's got it now.
Wallah. Everyone's got it.
But I felt like I paved the way in that sense.
It's just normal now. I feel like it's, especially everyone around us, I feel like it's just normal. Like, it's not, people aren't like, even people that are around you, but not necessarily always like in the videos and stuff. Like, I feel like people back then maybe would have been like, you know, shy or, you know, would be like, oh, what the fuck, you know, it's a bit weird and stuff. But now it's just like so normal. I feel like it's just.
I feel like people want to be.
Yeah, it's just normal now, you know.
They want to be a part of it more.
Yeah.
Especially like, bro, I've been receiving so many messages which I'm grateful for. But like, just to hear people say to me at least, like, bro, because you've done this YouTubing, or because you put this YouTube out, or because you went to Serbia, or because you did A, B, and C, I've been able to do this now. I never thought I'd do it. I've been so lazy and unmotivated to do it, and I never knew what to do. That spinning back heel to the body. That was it right there. Fuck, bro. She jumped on that back.
I know what you mean though, because yeah, like people get inspired and stuff.
Yeah,
like, I got that a lot after my last fight, especially.
This recent one.
Yeah, and it's such a good feeling, bro. Allah.
It is, bro. And to see like all your hard work and whatnot pay off, it's cool, man. And the fact that you can impact other individuals is really, really cool. And you saw it through like Hunter as well.
Yeah, Wallah, that was
like
so
when the younger kids message you too, that's like another element. Does she tap or black out?
Tap out. What are your thoughts on that though? Because she never really tried fighting the hands. You reckon she just couldn't because it was so tight and she was just like, fuck, I like it, that's it?
Yeah, a lot of mental battle there. That would have been a lot of mental.
Because she never actually went for that one.
I can't tap, try to defend. Oh my god, I'm about to tap. Nah, I can't tap. Like she was going through a lot. I reckon she was going through 3 things there.
Yep.
That's why like you see it a lot. Like people always get ready to tap. They always got their hands ready, but you saw her hands move from all 3.
In a moment like that,
good on her.
I would have just blacked out. Even in training, bro.
You reckon?
Yes, bro. If it's not an arm bar or something like that, like on your limbs,
that's what Kaan his opponent did. He just said, fuck, I'm not tapping.
Yeah, you might as well just black out. 'Cause what's gonna happen? You're gonna wake up. Oh, unless what happens to you happens.
I
You
like,
might. What the fuck?
just throws the pillow. Yeah.
Oh, that was good. I'm gonna take a piss real quick.
Go for it.
But good on her, because bro, her odds on winning was so low.
Wasn't it 750?
Yeah. You don't have a toilet up here, do you?
Yeah,
Oh,
so you're right. Alright, I've got a question here, guys. How was your visit to Serbia? Serbia was absolutely phenomenal. Let's not talk about it from a fight point, but let's talk about it from like a touristic, adventurous standpoint. It was honestly really, really beautiful, and I felt like me as an individual, having a world parent, Muslim parent and whatnot, mama's boy-esque in a sense, but I've had mostly everything done for me, from my clothes being washed, food put on the table, bed being made. Don't get me wrong, I did my own thing time to time, but I was very well looked after to the point where I didn't really need to do anything, which I'm grateful for. But this trip forced me to learn a lot about myself. Like, don't get me wrong, it was only like 3 weeks or so, but I felt like I've leveled up so much independently as an individual to handle my own as a man, and really like look after myself. And that's like such a gratifying thing to know that I can look after myself. I don't know why. It was really, really cool, like learning to clean, learning to look after myself, learning to cook, make food, worry about these other things, do these other things that like I had done for me at home, and it forced me to be very, very independent. And aside from that, when I ventured off from the group and just doing my own thing, just learning a lot about life. Pardon me. Learning a lot about life and other aspects of it. So aside from Serbia within itself as the nation and how beautiful it was, I learned a lot on that trip, a lot about myself, which I'm really, really grateful for. In terms of Serbia within itself, beautiful. The people are a bit like, I don't know, I guess it came across like that for me, but very aggressive in terms of their tone. But I think that's normal for them. Just the tone that they speak in comes across as very aggressive, in my opinion. But that's just their normal native tongue and like the way they speak. Their haircuts, no one can give haircuts there. There's no barbers, there's no fades. There's no such thing as a fade in Serbia. Bro, everyone just gets fucking either buzz cuts or it's just long.
Shit, man,
I was so scared to get my hair cut. And then other than that, the savoury foods I didn't like there. Savoury foods, there's no salt. Well, there is salt, but it's on the table when you do your own salt, but there's no seasoning or anything like that. Very flavourless savoury food in my opinion, but the desserts, phenomenal. I could relate it a lot to Turkey and vibe and environment and whatnot. And then other than that, it was very interesting to see the dynamic lifestyle in terms of how different it is to Australia, being a European country too, and only being like an hour or two away from these other nations was very interesting. Like, it's very drivable, you can just get there very easily, whereas for us in Australia, to go to fucking Indonesia, Abu Dhabi or anything like that, it's so far for us and such an effort, but you could go to anywhere. And there was actually a lot of Turks in Serbia too. Like at the airport or even at the places, you could speak to Turkish people and speak the native tongue too, which is really, really cool. But we went to this one Turkish restaurant, and it was, me and Selçuk, we were trying to introduce it to a few people in terms of the culture, the food, and I felt very, very embarrassed because they could not do Turkish food at all. It was very fucking disgusting, and I'm saying effing because it was that bad. Like, it made me embarrassed to say this is Turkish food to the friends that we were with. But other than that, beautiful country. I'd actually visit it again. Honestly, I would visit again. But did I ever think I'd go to Serbia? Hell nah. Out of all the places in the world, Serbia would not even cross my mind. And it's very interesting because my best friend in primary school was Serbian too, so adds an interesting dilemma and effect to it, I guess. But good on her, bro. That's two Mexican champions.
Maybe I wonder what. I low-key want to hear what DC said to
John Jones while they were fighting, like commentating, because he commentated it.
I mean, we can. I can even shut the video off and we can just do that.
Yeah. Maybe just put on tiny.
Let's answer these last three questions then. Who's more well hung? What the fuck does that mean? I don't get it.
Is it talking about the Yaraks or?
I don't know. Probably not. What does that mean? Who is more well hung? I don't know. Let's get rid of that. But other than that, I want to ask you, is there any aspects of entering the ring or cage that isn't mentioned? Such as thoughts, emotions, the anticipation, that's not mentioned. I'm going to move that here, bro.
Well, to be honest, I feel like people outside, like even everyone that supports us, unless you've been in there,
You don't understand it.
yeah, you know, it's a feeling that you gotta live it to feel it and understand it. But no one really, I don't think anyone really thinks about how the mentality and how strong you actually need to be. Like, not just like even just the training, everything. Like you need to be so, like the mentality is just. You need to have a strong mind to do this shit. To be honest, you can't.
I saw a lot of people quit, bro.
Exactly, it's not easy. You gotta have a strong mind to even just get in there. You need to have such a strong mind to be so disciplined and work so hard with your training, because training is hard.
Do you ever feel like this? Like you put your name down for something, you're so motivated to do it at that time, and then when it comes time to actually do it, you start doubting yourself like, fuck, do I want to do this? Fuck, as if I did this. Do you ever get that?
To be honest, maybe more back in the day. But now though, especially because I work so much harder than what I ever have, I just trust in myself so much now and my training.
Okay.
Where I don't even doubt myself anymore at all. Like I was going into my my last fight especially, I knew that was gonna be my hardest one ever. But I just felt ready.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't really think, which is good. I don't have those. I mean, obviously sometimes you can get thoughts when you think about something for too long. You always start. You can just go the wrong way a little bit.
I don't know why, but I get it. Not a lot, but I get it sometimes. Especially in jiu-jitsu competitions as well. Because in between my fights, I like to keep active. But now I'm gonna probably do kickboxing on power play with you, as well as wrestling competitions and jiu-jitsu competitions. But sometimes I feel like the plate's so full that I'm like, fuck, as if I put my name down for this, bro. As if I'm doing this.
Oh yeah, well yeah. I mean, I see what you're saying. You're saying because you're doing so many different things though at once.
Yeah, that's how I feel sometimes. And then I'm stepping on, I'm like, fuck, bro. I'm nervous. Like, yeah, I'm a bit nervous. I'm like, fuck. As if I put my name down for this, but I end up doing it anyway. Because I've got that fucking attitude.
Yes, well, you need that. And, like, I think about this a lot too sometimes where I'm like, we're like 21, 22, like, just look back. You just want to do cool shit. Like, I want to do cool shit right now, Like, I don't want to...
You want to make the most of your time.
Exactly, bro. Like, we're in 10 years, 15 years, 20 years, you look back, look at all the memories and shit that we've already made, that we can look back on, we can, you'll be able to show your kids one day, like, this shit's crazy, you know what I mean? So, like, that's another thing that I think I'm like, bro, just, this is some cool shit that we're doing right now, so just...
I think the biggest misconception that I've come to terms with 2 or 3 years ago that I figured out is that a lot of people want to fuck around now and then have a hard time when they're 30 and shit. Work now, grind hard as fuck, so when we get to 30, bro, we can enjoy the fruits of our labor and just enjoy life. That's the biggest thing that I feel like the average norm do wrong. Like, it's okay to not go out to that party, miss a few events and shit like that. Like, yeah, you're young, you need to go on that clubbing scene, you need to experience it whilst you're young. Nah, man. I'll experience that when I got a ton of money, ton of wealth, ton of success, when I'm a bit more older and can afford to do those things. Because, bro, yeah, you could also say, you're too old to do this, you're too old to do that. But if we grind now, bro, it'll be worth it in the long run.
I mean, they all do it. And don't get us wrong, we've still went out and had a lot of fun.
Yeah, like, 18 and 20 was my fuck around years.
Yeah.
I always say that.
Yeah, but yeah, I agree too. And plus, I'm not even really into that much anyway.
Even at Zoo's thing yesterday, there was a Bollywood thing, bro. There was all Indians and shit. Yeah. But I was the only white guy. But there were a few drunk boys and whatnot. And they was going up to me, not the Indians, just from the Zoo's group, Isan's group. And they were like, yeah, just dancing around all drunk and shit. But they're full, like, if I'm like talking to someone, they'll go up to me and like, don't worry, they didn't grind to me, but get close to the point where they're just fucking around and having fun. And my fighter, like as if I was weight cutting, kicked in, and I turned around to say like, don't fucking get close to me, low key. But then I realised the environment I was in, and I realised why I was
that's
there.
like normal there.
Yeah, and then I'm like, okay, nah, that's normal. And then I just backed up and just like laughed it off. But I don't like to be there too.
Yeah.
I don't like that environment no more, man.
Mm.
Like, it's not even like a thing in me where I'm like, fuck, I'm missing out on that, I need to go. Nah, man. I even told you this year, you and Emily, I'm like, bro, this last year I went for New Year's, went out with like all the boys and whatnot.
Yeah, well, like, you kind of didn't like it.
I didn't like it at all. I hated it. Mm-hmm. So now it's like, I think we're to the point, bro, where like, we're getting very, very mature and changing like our mental thing upon like life and how we view it. And we're getting a lot more focused to what the average norm is. And that's good, in my opinion.
Yeah. Yeah, like my New Year's this year was, we were just at Thailand's house. And that was nice, bro.
Beautiful.
Yeah, actually was nice, bro. Still had fun. And we had fun with people that actually, you know, care about each other, you know. It's not just
fake.
Yeah, my boys, you're my boys, I love you tonight and shit.
You the fuck with me. That's Eren's quote, guys.
It's not.
2 years ago, 3 years ago, when Eren was fucking around, whenever he'd get drunk and go to the bathroom, Eren would socialise with anyone and everyone. He'd go up to you as you're taking a piss, put his arm around you, and just blab off.
He's lying.
Blab off.
He's lying.
Low key, bro, I want to go to the pizza shop, get pizza, come back and watch this fight. Low key. I'm sick of these fucking chocolates.
Why don't we do it now?
You want it? I'm down to do that.
Pause it.
Alright guys, besides pausing, we're gonna end the video, bro.
I thought you were gonna...
I'm genuinely gonna leave this video raw, bro. I'm gonna leave it raw.
How long has it been?
Probably an hour and a half to 2 hours, bro.
Probably.
But, is there anything, because we genuinely answered all the questions, besides Taylor's one.
Yeah, well, I kind of did answer Taylor's one, but let's not talk about that.
Yeah. Is there anything else that you actually want to like add low key, whether it's from people that watch your fight as of recent? We did touch up on and talk about it in terms of your thoughts and a few things. But is there anything that pokes out from that fight that you want to say on camera to anyone that's watching?
From the last one?
Because that's the most recent and freshest in everyone's mind.
Thank you. Straight up. Thank you to everyone, because, bro, that was a big turnout.
Bro, you sold... Guys, I don't think you've realised how much tickets did you sell?
Well, some of them was like from some of the other boys.
But all up.
All up though, we had about 200.
200 of everyone supporting the XFC.
Like, that's crazy. Like, that shit... Bro, that's probably, like... I said it in my speech, my post-fight interview, about how, like, you know, you think... Like, they don't realise how much it actually pushes you. But it does, bro. That shit does push you more to excel. Like, I was over, no matter what, I'm always going to give it my all. But then when there's that many people there screaming and all that for you, you're going to go to that next level. That's what happened, bro. So, literally, all I can just do is thank everyone. Oh, it's actually, like, crazy. Like, they take their time, their money to come and watch. It's just, well, that's crazy. Literally just thank you.
And the last thing I want to say is, like, say for example for the younger people and whatnot that want to get to a position where you're in, don't get me wrong, you haven't had your professional fight yet, I haven't had my professional fight yet, but for individuals that want to follow your lifestyle now that they're getting inspired by what you're doing and accomplishing, is there any advice you can give to anyone like that? It can be young, old, doesn't matter, just in general. To chase
I know everyone says it, but believe in yourself, because that, trust me, that's like the main thing. And what I used to think when I was younger, especially, was that you just see it on TV and that's it, you know? Like, they're all in America, or like, you know, they're all on TV. But they had to do exactly what we did. They worked just like us.
Yep.
And now, like, when you start actually getting more involved, like, you know, how you meet more people, you get mutuals, you see stuff, and you realise it's actually doable. Very doable. And even just thinking about it now, it's just crazy, bro. Yeah, like, even just thinking about what I said earlier about how I wanted to clear the amateur scene. I cleared the amateur scene. I want to clear the pro scene, and then after that, get onto the world stage. Like, it's all doable as long as you put everything into it.
Yeah.
Especially fighting, everything's like that. If you want to be the best at what you do, you got to put in the work. Especially fighting, because it's dangerous. You know, you can't be, if you're half in, half out. Yeah, it's probably not going to go too well for you. You just need to put everything into it and believe in yourself, and then hopefully you can I'll be there to support you guys.
Yeah.
Simple as that.
Well, I'm thinking I like get out of this and just do it, and then we'll fast forward to it. But it's 4 hours and 30 minutes. We're gonna fast forward to that.
You could just left it there.
It doesn't pause.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because you're supposed to actually click pause. That's fine though. 4.5 hours. That is when we come back though. We'll watch it with the commentating. Because I'm curious to see what DC says as well.
Alright guys, other than that, hope you enjoyed it, learned a lot, vibed out with us. We didn't even finish and eat all the chocolates, but we generally don't even feel like it.
Yeah, well,
but
I don't even want those in my. I need some of these ones.
But I hope you actually learnt a lot from like our perspective. Like, don't get me wrong, we're not any professional, we're not John Jones or anything, but we're getting there to that stature. And there's a lot of key values that you can learn from Eren's journey and my journey too. And it's not often that you can get both individuals' perspectives and kind of tee off and get their perspective on everything like that. So I hope you learnt a lot from each other and chilled with us, vibed with us. It's definitely a long video, but just listen to it on your way to the training, on your way to anywhere in the car, even like a little podcast and shit. But yeah,
That's it from me. I do.
good news.